Oh, don't act like you didn't already know Spider-Man was coming back from the Thanos rapture.
Hey, guess what? This is my theme song.
The official Spider-Man Far From Home trailer just dropped. And you know what that means? It means the most heart-wrenching part of Infinity War has just been undone. Not that they didn't already undo it months ago when they announced that Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and Black Panther were gonna have standalone sequel movies coming. And I tried to separate that in my head from the actual storyline so I could be ready to go into Endgame unaware of that, so it wouldn't be spoiled. But I couldn't do it. Endgame has been completely spoiled. And almost worse than that, Infinity War has been completely Infinity War has been pretty much cheapened too. Marvel's basically shooting themselves in the foot here. They're taking away all the suspense. Dude, have you ever heard of spoiler warnings?
Spoilers. Read ahead, spoil all the surprises. Not peeking at the end.
So, obviously, Spider-Man and the entire rest of the half of the universe that Thanos raptured away are coming right back like it never happened. Pick a theory. There's dozens of them. Throw a dart. You're gonna hit something. And one of them's gonna be true. I don't know. Dinosaurs. The T-Rex from Jurassic Park bites Thanos' head off, and that's how they beat him. I don't know. Probably not that. But something is gonna beat Thanos, and they're gonna win, and they're all gonna come back. Obviously, I think the worst part about this is that the Far From Home trailer played Peter Parker like he's fine. Like he's just normal Peter Parker. Never mind the fact that he died, and that had no effect on him. Dude, even Nick Fury was in this acting like everything was fine, acting like it was phase 2 again. I wanted to get excited for the trailer. I wanted to get into it. Well, I wanted them to not make it. I wanted to not watch it, but since they did, I wanted to get into it, but I couldn't. I just kept thinking about this thing that just happened. You know, the Thanos rapture? Marvel, you're jumping your own gun here. We still gotta get through the ish that we're in right now. Endgame and Captain Marvel are right around the corner, and we're not even there yet, and we already know how they're gonna end. Marvel, I know you already know the ending to your story, because you're writing it and everything, but you gotta wait for us to catch up. You ever hear the phrase, too big to fail?
Too big to fail describes the concept whereby a business has become so large that the government will provide assistance to prevent its failure because not doing so would have a disastrous ripple effect throughout the economy. In the past, companies that believed they were too big to fail have crumbled under their own weight.
No, I couldn't get excited for it at all. Because when I last left Spider-Man, he was dead! Exactly! It's like Marvel spoiled their own ending, you get it?
You gotta love Lamp.
We're in the endgame now.
No, we aren't. We skipped right over the end game. We're past that now. And all that's left to do is go back and see how the heroes escape the predicament this time, because we know they're gonna. Now, watching Endgame is gonna be like watching a prequel. You already know how it's gonna turn out, so there's no more risk. I watched the trailer twice, trying to get into it, okay? But I just couldn't. I kept focusing on this thing that just happened 2 minutes ago. The Thanos rapture! That they completely paved over. It literally just felt like they were back to their same old formula. Nothing happened, no big deal. Happy's flirting with Aunt May. Peter's flirting with MJ. Peter wants to go on a vacation with his friends and be a normal kid. So he leaves his costume behind. And yeah, clearly he left his costume behind, so he's gonna end up needing it and not having it. So he's gonna have to wear some poor boy's version of the Spider-Man suit, and it's gonna be a you're bigger than your suit kind of storyline again. We've already seen that. And then Nick Fury shows up and tells him, put on your suit, and he does. Wait, I thought he left the suit at home. Wait, what am I saying? I thought he was dead. I can't do this. Marvel, you're just strutting now. You're just showing off. You're getting a little cocky, honestly. And Marvel, nobody's untouchable. Not even you. At least we're gonna get to see Mysterio, so that's something. But even that is hinting at future movies. Because, I don't know if you know, but Mysterio is traditionally a bad guy for Spider-Man. But in this trailer, he's trying to help Spider-Man, which clearly means there's going to be another Spider-Man movie after this where Mysterio is a bad guy. Mysterio flies in at the last second, starts shooting lasers at the water monster. I could do that.
Now it's time to fly.
Wait. I can even make my laser vision into any shape I want, like pizza.
if pizza were in the shape of a thin green line and looked more like laser than a pizza.
People have been talking about superhero fatigue for a while now, and so far, the genre has seemed to be impervious to it. But now it kind of feels like Marvel has inadvertently caused the beginning of it. And if the genre does fall in the coming years, and the 2020s aren't all about superheroes like the 20-teens were, I think we can blame Marvel for oversaturating the market with it. Getting too far ahead of themselves. You only have yourself to blame. So what do you think? Are you fine knowing Spider-Man comes out of the Rapture unscathed? Or are you as upset about this as I am? Is knowing this gonna ruin your Endgame experience? Let me know in the comments. And thank you for watching the Easily Amused group, the show that just can't. Just can't.